children. I hope all of you are safe and taking good care of yourselves. Students, we generally associate school with education, but apart from education, schools also teach us many core values like compassion, kindness, thoughtfulness. Yes, these are some important values which are taught by the school. So here also in this lesson, a different kind of school. There is a school of Miss Beam in which these important values are taught to the children, but in a very different way. Also students, this lesson gives us a message about how doing simple things can make learning more interesting and easier. Yes, we generally say that learning while doing is the best way to learn different things. Moreover, other than learning routine things, we need to make ourselves aware and concerned about our environment and its problems also. Yes. So students, here we are going to read about different things in this lesson, a different kind of school. But before that, let me introduce you to the author E.V. Lucas. So students, E.V. Lucas was a versatile writer and he was a British author. He wrote more than 30 collections of essays on a wide range of subjects. And Lucas also wrote travel books, art criticism, novels, and an important biography of writer Charles Lamb. So Lucas is one who is generally regarded as the true inheritor of the manner of Lamb. Now in this lesson you will also come across various new words. So just have a look to these words. First is plump, which means stout, or you can say pleasantly fat. Then comes still, means without moving. Cripple, cripple means disable. Misery means difficulty. Thoughtless means careless. Awful means bad. Ghastly means causing fear or horror. Crutch, crutch means a long stick to support a disabled person. Then comes troublesome, which means annoying or irritating. So these are some new words which you will come across in the chapter. Now let's start the chapter. I heard a great deal about Miss Beam's school, but not till last week did the chance come to visit it. So students, here the narrator is saying that he had heard a lot about Miss Beam's school, but he got a chance to visit it the previous week, means the last week. And when the narrator reached the school, no one was there except a 12 years old girl, and her eyes were covered with a bandage, and a 4 years old boy was guiding her between the flower beds. She stopped as if to ask who had come. So basically this 12 years old girl, she suddenly stopped to ask who had come to meet her. And it seemed that he explained the visitor details to her. Then they passed on. Fine. narrator's expectations, Miss Beam was a middle-aged, dominating yet friendly and understanding, and her hair was turning grey, as you can see in the image also. Her hair was turning grey. She was fat and probably was trying to make, you can say, a homesick child feel at ease. So this is all about what the narrator's expectation means. He expect Miss Beams like this only. Okay. So when the narrator he met Miss Beam, he just questioned her about the simple methods she used for teaching. Clear? So then Miss Beam, she replied that in her school they taught simply by helping them to learn simple spellings, adding, subtracting, or you can say multiplying and writing. So this is the way of their teaching. And the rest of the learning was done by reading to them and conducting interesting talks. Yes, even you have experienced in various classes now. Sometimes we just conduct some interesting talks. So similarly in Miss Beam's schools also, they used to conduct some interesting talks, during which they were supposed to sit silently without moving. And except this, there were actually no other lessons. Fine? So basically, the actual aim of this school was to teach thoughtfulness to the students. Fine? So this was the basic aim of Miss Beam's school, to teach some core values to the students, to make them sensibly kind and concerned towards others, and to awaken them to their duties. Means the children, they should know their duties. They should become the responsible citizens. Then Miss Beam, she asked the narrator to look out of the window. So the narrator explained what all he was able to see in the garden. What, like you, as you can see, narrator is standing here and he is looking out of the window. So now he is basically describing that what all he saw there in Miss Beam's school. So he saw the beautiful ground, many cheerful children, and he was sad to notice some children who were not very healthy and active. So after coming in, he noticed a girl who had trouble with her eyes. Yes? In the very first image, we saw that a girl, she was covering her eyes with a bandage. So after coming in, he noticed a girl who had trouble with her eyes. Then he observed two more children with same kind of disability. He also noticed a girl with a crutch who was watching the other children at play, and perhaps she was lame. Clear? So this was the observation of the narrator, that what he saw in Miss Beam's school. Now students, Miss Beam, she basically laughed and explained that she was not a lame. The narrator was thinking that the child was lame, but Miss Beam told the narrator that she was not really lame. Okay, rather it was her lame day. The others are also not blind, but they were observing their blind day. And then she laughed again at the narrator's astonished look. Okay, so basically children, they used to celebrate different days in their school. Like one day they celebrated the lame day, Then they celebrated the blind day. And the children of this school basically indulge in those characters so that they can have the real observation. Fine? And then Miss Beam explained that to make their children appreciate and accept and understand the misfortune of other children, so they have made such activities an essential part of their system. Each term, every child is supposed to observe one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day, and one dumb day. So these were the days which they used to observe each term. One blind day, like if they are observing the blind day, then on that day their eyes are blindfolded and they promise that they not to peep at all, and this is done basically overnight so that they wake up in a blind like condition and get help for everything they do. Even you can imagine, bache, one day you just blindfold yourself. You just cover your eyes with a bandage the full day. How will you feel? Even to do a small activity, you have to take the help of others. Yes? So basically in Miss Beam's school, they were observing different days, and like if they are observing a blind day, so the other children, they have the duty to help and guide them. So this way both the blind and the helpers, they learn a lot of things. Now Miss Beam, she further said that with this type of game, even a very careless child learns to be responsible at the end of the day. Fine? Because he basically analyzed that what will happen to a blind person, how he feels. So in this way, by playing these games, even a very careless child, he learns to be responsible. Clear? So then no doubt that blind day was the worst, but according to some children, the dumb day was the most beautiful. Yes, the children, they had to use their willpower in that case. So basically this is the opinion of the children, that they like to play these days. Yes, by seeing, one time we may think that yes, it will be very difficult for the children to play such kind of things, but on the other hand, children are saying that no, we love such kind of days. Basically they used to enjoy these days, and even the children, they had to use their willpower in that case. Now this girl, she took the narrator to the garden to let him watch the children and their feelings himself. Clear? Then Miss Beam took the narrator to the bandaged girls, and after introducing to them, she left them. So the narrator asked the girl if she ever tried to look out. Then the girl replied anxiously that it would be cheating. So basically the narrator, he is asking the girl that have you ever cheated, that like you are playing a blind day and you must have peeped out at some time. Then the girl replied, no. If I would have peeped out, then it would be cheating. Yes. So before this experience, she never realized that being blind was a that bad day. One was not able to see anything, and at every step one fears of being hit by something. Yes, the one who is blind, he fears of being hit by something. Then the narrator further asked her if her helpers were kind. So the narrator, he asked this girl that if her helpers were kind. Then the girl replied that in a very positive way. According to her, the intensity of help and care was lesser. She would be a better helper during her turn. Yes? So, as per the statement, people who had experienced the blindness become better helpers. Okay, because they basically realize that what can happen to a blind person. So, that's why they become better helpers, as they were able to understand their position. Yes, and the inability to see was scary and full of fear. Even you can practice such things at your home, students. You just blindfold yourself one day. How will you feel? Yes? You can just understand the position of a blind person at that time. So now she wished he could give a try. Then he asked her if he could show her the way and help her to go anywhere. So basically, the narrator is asking many questions from this girl, because he just wants to understand the position, that what actually happens to a blind person and what actually happens to the persons who are suffering from some incapability or from some other thing. So what happens to them? So now the girl, she replied in acceptance and suggested to go for a walk. She also asked him to tell about things. She said that she would be full of joy once the day is over. She further said that even the bad days would be half as bad than to be blind. You can just experience these things, children. Yes? What the girl is replying to the narrator? She gave a statement that even the bad days would be half as bad than to be blind. In her opinion, other things were fun, like to have a leg tied up and jump on a support. So for her, these things are fine. Having an arm tied up was still annoying, as it was difficult to eat without help and so on. So she said that she would not mind to be deaf for a day, but being blind actually scared her. She is ready to accept other things, but she is not ready to accept of being blind, because being blind is very scary for her. Then the narrator told her that they were in the playground and were walking towards the house. And they were walking towards the house. Miss Beam was walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. The little girl called the narrator and asked what dress that tall girl was wearing. Then the narrator explained to the girl that the details of the dress. He just told her a blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. Then the girl, she further inquired the color of the hair, and knowing the light color of her hair, she guessed her to be Millie, the head girl. So being blindfolded as she is not able to see anything. So now the narrator becomes the helper of this girl. And now this girl is asking various questions from the narrator. Now the narrator is basically giving the clues to the girl, and now finally she guessed that that's Millie, the head girl of the school. Then a girl with curly red hair on crutches crossed. She told that she was Anita. The narrator realized that he became more thoughtful and sensitive towards the issues of disability and did not want to leave the place. But finally he had to go, and Miss Beam proudly said that her school, the system of her school, was so special and unique that the visitors also feel so. So now she is basically proud of her school, and she must be, because this is the very different way of teaching things to the children. Yes? So students, basically when it comes to you, then only you understand the position of others. So learning routine things, for learning other than the routine things, we need to make ourselves aware and concerned about the environment and its problem. You should become more responsible and aware citizens. Fine? So I hope you understood the chapter. That's all for this chapter. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.